Hello student, in today's class we are going to discuss simplification theory part. Now see the indexes, BODMAS, fraction based, some important formula which are used in simplification questions, square and square root questions, cube and cube roots, surds and indices based, and approximation based questions. Next. Now there is a disclaimer, the images used in our slide deck are for educational purposes only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and owners of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sathi@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. Now see the simplification. Now, what is simplification? So we can say that simplification theory means simplify the expression which contain various numbers or fraction which are joined with different sign of mathematical operation. In other words, we can say that simplification theory is the process of reducing an expression to its final value. To simplify any expression, we follow a certain rule which is also known as BODMAS, and BODMAS is an abbreviation used for B for bracket, O for off, D for division, M for multiplication, A for addition, and S for subtraction. And other operations in order of the operation follow the same manner, that is from bracket to subtraction. Next, Vinculum bar, or we can say that bar. This is the bar bracket or Vinculum bracket. We can say that. Next one is CI, representing the circular bracket, or we say that small bracket. Representation of the small bracket is this. Next one, curly bracket, or we can say that middle bracket, which are representing by in this manner. Next one, square bracket represented, or we can say that big bracket represented by this manner. Next one. So question based on simplification are basically types of question based, which is on addition, subtraction, multiplication and division based question in simplification. Question based on simplification theory of brackets, which is known as BODMAS. Question based on simple and mixed fraction. Question based on algebraic formulas. Question based on percentages. Question based on square and square root, cube and cube roots. And question based on indices and surds. And question based on approximation values. These type of questions are asked in simplification chapter. Next. To simplify an expression including brackets of division, multiplication, subtraction, etc., we use the rule of BODMAS. Now see the first question. First example is minus 15, minus 27, minus 88, minus 63, plus 255. What will be the answer? So you have 5 options: 55, 74, 62 and 59, and last one is none of these. So we know that these are the negative values: minus 15, minus 27, minus 8 and minus 63. So we can solve it. Now see the solution. So correct answer of this question will be 62. C is the correct answer. Now see the solution. So question says that minus 15, minus 27, minus 88, minus 63 plus 255. So we can take minus common in all these fours. So if we take minus common, the number will become in the bracket 15 plus 27 plus 88 plus 63, bracket close, plus 255. So when we add up, we got the number. So number will become 193 and minus will be added because all the numbers are in minus, negative numbers. Now the number is minus 193 plus 255. So 255 is a positive number and minus 193 is a negative number. So we can subtract it. So we got 255 minus 193, which is equals to 62. So C is the correct answer. Next one. In the bracket 2525 multiplying by 0.25 dividing by 5 in the bracket close multiplying by 7. So what will be the result of this multiplication and division? So you have 5 options: 889.43, A option, B is 883.75 second, and C option is 886.45, D is 881.75 and E is none of these. So solve it. Now the correct answer is 883.75. Now see the solution. So we can say that when we write this question in the form of simplification, so we can write it 2525 multiplying by 0.25 multiplying by 7 dividing by 5. So when we calculate, we got 883.75. So B is the correct answer. Next one. Question is 14 upon 19 multiplying by 57 upon 70 multiplying by 20 upon 21, which is equals to. Now you have five options. First, A is 2 by 7, B is 4 by 7, C is 2 by 9, and D is 3 by 7, and fifth one is none of these. So see the solution. Now the correct answer of this question is B, which is 4 by 7. Now see the solution. So just this is just a question of a simplification of multiplication of the fraction values. So rational numbers. So we can say that 14 upon 19 multiplying by 57 upon 70 multiplying by 20 upon 21. So 14 cancel out 17, 19 cancel out 57. So when we simplifying it, we get only 4 by 7. So B is the correct answer. Next one. 45,316 plus 52,131 minus 65,229 equals to question mark plus 15,151. You have five options. First one is 17,063, second is 17,073, third is 17,076, and fourth one is 17,067, fifth is none of these. Now see the solution. So this is the question basically based on basic calculation method, addition and subtraction. So correct answer is 17,067. Now see the solution. So what we can do, first we add all these two positive numbers and subtract this number. So when we add up, we got and subtract, we got 32,218, because this number is 52,131 and this is 45,000. So we got approximately 97,000 something. So when we subtract 65,219, we got 32,218. And in the right hand side, there is a question mark plus 15,151. So when we change the side, sign will be changed. So we got 32,218 minus 15,151. So when we solve it, we got 17,067. So D is the correct answer. Next one. Now our next example says that in the bracket 1097.63 plus 2197.36 minus 2607.24 in bracket dividing by 3.5. We have five options. First option is 211.5, second is 196.5, third is 209.5, fourth is 192.5, and last one is 189.5. Now see the solution. So the correct answer of this question is 196.5. Now we know that first we solve the bracket. We know the BODMAS rule. So first we need to solve the bracket, then dividing the numbers dividing by 3.5. So see the solution. So this is our question. Now we add positive number together and subtract the negative number, then dividing by 3.5. So it will become 3,294.99 minus 2,607.24 and dividing by 3.5. So we get 687.75 dividing by 3.5, which is equals to 196.5. So B is the correct answer. Next one. Now our next example is 255.4 plus 542.3 minus question mark is equals to 1014.3 minus 499.4. You have five options. First one is 271.5, second is 290.5, C is 220.1, D is 244.8, and last one is 282.8. Now see the solution. Now the correct answer of this question is 282.8. Now see solution. Now question is given that 255.4 plus 542.3 minus question mark is equals to 1014.3 minus 499.4. Now this is the basic subtraction and addition question. So we add the positive numbers and subtracting some numbers, and we get which is equals to 111400.3 minus 499.4. So we just add up first all the positive numbers in left hand side. So we got 797.7 minus question mark, and when we subtract in right hand side 499.9 from 1014.3, so we got 514.9. So we need to calculate the value of question mark, so we just change the sides. So we got in the place of question mark is equals to 997.7 minus 514.9. So we got 282.8. So is the correct answer. Next one. Now brackets. Question which contain brackets are solved in order to win Coulomb. Next one is circular bracket. Then we solve curly bracket and then square bracket. Now see the examples. Now the next example is 243 dividing by in large bracket in small bracket 7 into 2 plus 15 minus in small bracket 15 plus in bar bracket 2 into 3, bar bracket close, small bracket close and large bracket close should be equals to question mark. Now you have 5 options. First is 30 and 3 by 8, 31 1 by 8, 32 2 by 8 and 25 7 by 8, and last one is none of these. Now see the solution. Now the correct answer is A. So solution is of this question will become, because this is the question based on the brackets, so we know that we solve the bar bracket, then small bracket, then medium bracket and then large bracket. So in this question there are three brackets, bar, small and large bracket are used. So first we solve bar bracket, then we solve small bracket, then we solve large bracket. Now we can write it 243 dividing by in large bracket 7 into 2, because these are the in small bracket, so this will become independent in small bracket, so we can solve it. We got 14 plus 15 minus, so in this small bracket first we solve the bar bracket, so 2 into 3 which becomes 6 plus 15, so in a small bracket now remaining amount becomes 15 plus 6 remaining data, and we close large bracket which is equals to question mark. Now 243 dividing by, now we solve the small bracket, so we got 14 plus 15 minus 21 equals to question mark. So we get 243 dividing by in large bracket 29 minus 21, which is equals to 243 dividing by 8, which equals to question mark. So question mark we get 30 and 3 by 8. So A is the correct answer. Next one. Next example is a mixed fraction based question. So 3 and 6 upon 17 dividing by 2 and 7 by 34 minus 1 and 9 by 25, which is equals to question marks power. Now you have 5 options, and first is 2 by 5, second is 1 by 3, third is 4 by 5, fourth is 1 by 5 and fifth one is E is 3 by 5. Now see the solution. So correct answer is A, which is 2 by 5. Now see the solution. So question says that when we convert this mixed fraction into fraction form or rational form, so we can write it into 17 into 3 plus 6, which becomes 57 upon 17, dividing by 34 into 2 plus 7, which becomes 75 upon 34, minus 25 into 1, which is 25, plus 9, which becomes 34 upon 25 equals to question mark square. So we can write it 57 upon 17 multiplying by 34 upon 75 divide minus 34 upon 25, which is equals to question mark square. So when we simplify it, we got 114 upon 75 minus 34 upon 25, which is equals to question mark square. So what will be the LCM of 75 and 25? LCM will be 75. So it will become 114 minus 102 upon 75 equals to question mark square. So we can say that question mark square will become under root square root of 4 upon 25. So when we solve it, we get 2 upon 5. So A is the correct answer. Next one. Fraction. Those number which can be expressed as in the form of P by Q, where Q is not equals to 0, are known as fraction, where P is known as numerator of the fraction and Q is known as the denominator of the fraction. Mixed fraction. Those fraction which consist a whole number and proper fraction are known as mixed fraction. For example, 3 and 1 by 4 is a mixed fraction. Some important formula. So if fraction is given b by c plus e by c, so we can write it b plus e upon c. We can directly add the numerator and write it denominator as a c. Next one. If a upon b divided by c upon d, so we can write it a upon b multiplying by d upon c. Next one is a and b upon c plus d and e upon c added two mixed fractions, so we can write it in one bracket a plus d plus in another bracket b plus e upon c. Next one. If it is given that a upon b upon c, so we can write it into form of a into c upon b. Next one. If b upon c plus e upon c is given, so we can write it b into f plus c into e upon c into f. In this case, c and e should be coprime. So we can write it in this form. Next one. If a into b and c by d, so we can write it a into b plus a into c by d. Both are the equal. Next one. If a and b by c plus d plus e, d and e upon f equals to, we can write it a plus d in one bracket plus, when we take LCM of c and d, both are coprime, so we can write it c b into f plus c into e upon c into f. Next one. A upon b dividing by b upon c dividing by d upon e. So we can write it in the form of a upon b multiplying by c upon b multiplying by e upon d. Now see the examples. Now the example is 3 and 3 by 8 multiplying by 6 and 5 by 12 minus 2 and 3 by 16 multiplying by 3 and half. There are 5 options: 21, 18, 14, 15 and 16. So see the solution. Now the correct answer of this question is 14. Now see the solution. So here we can write this mixed fraction into fraction form. We can convert it. How we can convert it? Now 8 into 3, 24 plus 3, 27 upon it. Next one is 6 into 12 plus 5. So it will become 77 upon 12. 2 into 16 plus 3, it will become 35 upon 16. 3 into 2 plus 1, which becomes 7 by 2. So this is the very simple question of multiplication and subtraction of the fraction. So we can solve it and we get the value of the question mark. So it will become, when we solve it, we get 693 upon 32 minus 245 upon 32. So when we solve it, we get question mark equals to 448 upon 32. So when we solve it, we get 14. So C is the correct answer. Next one. 12 upon 13 plus 1 upon 26 plus 1 and 1 by 13. We have 5 options. First one is 1 and 1 upon 26. Second is 2 and 1 upon 26. Third one is 1 and 3 upon 26. Fourth one is 11 upon 26. And fifth one is 1 and 3 upon 13. Now see the solution. Now the correct answer of this question is 2 and 1 by 16. So this question is basically addition question of the fraction and mixed fraction. Sum of the fraction and mixed fraction. Now see the solution. So we can write it in the form of 12 upon 13 plus 1 upon 26. These two are in fraction form. And third one we convert into in fraction form. So it will become 14 upon 13. So LCM of the 13 and 26 will become 26. So it will become 24 plus 1 plus 28, which becomes 53 upon 26. So when we divide it, we get 2 and 1 by 26. So B is the correct answer. Next one. Now formula. This is an important part of the simplification theory in which some difficult problems are solved by using the algebraic formulas. Now see. Some important formula. So we know that a plus b whole square is a square plus 2ab plus b square, or we can write it in the form of a minus b whole square plus 4ab. Next one. A minus b whole square equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square, which is equals to a plus b whole square minus 4ab. Next one. A square plus b square equals to a plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square whole upon 2. Next one. A square minus b square equals to, in one bracket, a plus b multiplying by in another bracket a minus b. So a plus b whole cube will become a cube plus b cube plus 3ab in the bracket into a plus b. Next one. A minus b cube become a cube minus b cube minus 3ab in the bracket a minus b. A cube plus b cube equals to a plus b in the bracket a square minus ab plus b square. Next one. A cube minus b cube equals to a minus b in one bracket, in another bracket a square plus ab plus b square. Next one. AB, if we need to calculate directly, so we can use the formula a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square upon 4. Next one. A plus b plus c whole square equals to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2 times of, in the bracket, ab plus bc plus ca. Next one. A cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc equals to, in the bracket, in one bracket, a plus b plus c, in another bracket, a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc and minus ca. If a plus b plus c equals to 0, then we can say that a cube plus b cube plus c cube equals to 3 times of a into b into c. Now see the questions. So first example is 0.6 cube minus 0.4 cube upon 0.6 cube plus zero point 0.4 cube. You have 5 options. First one is 19 upon 36. Second is 18 upon 35. Third is 19 upon 35. Fourth is 18 upon 37. And fifth one is 20 upon 37. Now see the solution. Now the correct answer of this question is 19 upon 35. Now see the solution. Now question, if we see the question, we can see that this is formation of a cube minus b cube in numerator, and in denominator a cube plus b cube. So we can put the value 0.6 as let a and zero point 0.4 at let b. So it will become a cube minus b cube. Formula says that, in one bracket a minus b, in another bracket multiplying by a square plus ab plus b square. Same way, a cube plus b cube is a plus b in one bracket, in another bracket multiplying with a square minus ab plus b square. So we got 0.6 minus zero point 0.4 in one bracket multiplying with another bracket 0.36 plus 0.24 plus 0.16 upon 0.6 plus 0.4 multiplying with 0.36 minus 0.24 plus 0.16. So when we solve it, we get 0.2 multiplying by 0.676 multiplying upon 1 into 0.28. So when we solve it, we got 15.2 upon 28, which is equals to 7.6 upon 14, or we can say that 19 upon 35. Next one. 0.8 multiplying by 0.8 multiplying by 0.8 minus 0.5 multiplying by 0.5 multiplying by 0.5 upon 0.8 multiplying by 0.8 plus 0.8 multiplying by 0.5 plus 0.5 multiplying by 0.5 is equals to, we have 5 options. First one is 0.55, 0.42, 0.30, 0.115 or 0.48. These are the 5 options. Now see the solution. Now the correct answer of this question is 0.30. Now see the solution. Now we can easily analyze that this zero point 0.8 multiplying by zero point 0.8 and zero point 0.8, we can write it 0.8 cube minus 0.5 cube upon 0.8 square plus zero point 0.8 into 0.5 plus 0.5 square. So it will become, by using the formula a cube minus b cube. So formula of a cube minus b cube become a minus b and a square plus ab plus b square. And we can easily see that in denominator there is a square plus ab plus b square. So a square plus ab plus b square will be cancelled out in numerator and denominator. So it will become only a minus b. So we can directly write it 0.8 minus 0.5 equals to question mark. So we get 0.30. C is the correct answer. Next one. Now percent is made of two words per and cent. Meaning of percent is per hundred. Sign of percent is percentage representing by this sign. Meaning of 35% is 35 upon 100. That is 35 parts out of 100 parts. And percent of n we can represent in the form of m into n upon 100. Some quick results. So if 2% we can write it in fraction form is become 1 upon 50. Same way 4% become 1 upon 25. 8% become 2 upon 25. 16% become 4 upon 25. And 64% become 16 upon 25. Next one. Same way 5% we can write it in the fraction form become 1 upon 20. 10% 1 upon 10. 20% 1 upon 5. 40% 2 upon 5. And 70% become 7 upon 10. Next one. 25% become 1 upon 4, 50% become 1 upon 2, 75% become 3 by 4, and 250% become 5 by 2, and 110% become 11 by 10. Next. So if there are mixed fraction percentages given, 6 and 1 by 4%, so we can write it in the form of fraction 1 upon 16. 12.5%, it will become 1 upon 8. 16 and 2 by 3%, it will become 1 upon 6. 33 and 1 by 3% is equals to 1 upon 3. Same way 66 and 2 by 3% equals to 2 upon 3. Now see the example. 120% of 675 plus 92 equals to question mark percent of 1240 plus 716. There are 5 options. First is 20, B is 15, C is 16, D is 10 and E is 12. So see the solution. Now the correct answer of this question is 15. Now see solution. So here question says that 120% of 675 plus 92 equals to question mark percent of 1240 plus 716. So 675 multiplying by 120 upon 100 we can write it plus 92 equals to question mark percent of 1240 plus 716. So 27 into 30 plus 92 becomes question mark percentage of 1240 plus 716. So we got 902 minus 716 equals to question mark percentage of the 1240. So we got 186 is equals to question mark percentage of 1240. So we know that when we convert this question mark into fraction, it will become upon 100. So we can say that 186 multiplying by 100 upon 1240 is the value of the question mark. So when we solve it, we get the value of question mark which is 15. So 15% of 1240 plus 716 is equals to 120% of 675 plus 92. Next one. Square. When any number is multiplied by itself, then the product is known as the square of the number. For example, square of 5 becomes 5 square, it means 5 into 5 which is equals to 25. Square root. Square root may be defined the number whose square is equal to the given number. In other words, square root of a given number is the number when multiplied by itself give the product equal to the given number. For example, square root of 16 become under root 16. Square root of 16 is equals to 4. Next one. Cube. Cube of a number is triple product obtained on multiplying the number by itself. Example 6 cube. So when we multiplying 3 times 6 into 6 into 6 we got 216. Now cube root. Cube root of a number is the number whose cube is the given number. Example So example of cube root of 125 is equals to, we can write it, cube root of 125 equals to cube root of 5 multiplying by 5 multiplying by 5, which is equals to 5. So we can see that square and square root, cube and cube root. So 10 square is 100, 11 square is 121, 12 square is 144, 13 square is 169, and 14 square is 196. Now when we take square root of 100, so we got again 10. Square root of 121 we got 11. Square root of 144 we got 12. Square root of 169 we got 13. And square root of 196 we got 14. Same way, 1 cube equals to 1. 2 cube equals to 8. 3 cube equals to 27. 4 cube equals to 64. And 5 cube equals to 125. When we take cube root of 1, it will become 1. Cube root of 8, cube root of 8 become 2, cube root of 27 become 3, cube root of 64 become 4, and cube root of 125 equals to 5. Next. Now see the example. Question says that under square root in question mark minus 5 equals to square root of 2209. We have 5 options. One is square root of 2704, B is 52 square, C is square root of 52, and fourth is D is 52, and last one is none of these. Now see the solution. Correct answer of this question become 52 square. Now solution. So we can say that question says that square root of question mark minus 5 is equals to square root of 2209. Now 2209 is the square root of 47. So we can say that square root of question mark equals to 47 plus 5, which becomes square root of question mark equals to 52. So we can say that square root equals to 52 into 52, which becomes 52 square. Next one. Next example is square root of 4356 multiplying by square root of the question mark upon square root of 6084 equals to 11. We have 5 options. First one is 144, B is 196, C is 169, D is 81, and last one is 121. Now solve it. Now the correct answer of this question is 169. Now see the solution. So this is the question. Square root of 4356 multiplying by square root of question mark upon 6 square root of 6084 equals to 11. So we can write it. This will 4356 is the square of 66. So we can write it 66 multiplying square root of question mark upon 6084 is the square of 78. So we got 78 equals to 11. So when we simplify it, we can write it 66 multiplying by square root of question mark equals to 78 into 11. So we can simplify it. 11 cancel out 66 6 times. So we can write it. If we multiplying, we got 66 multiplying by question mark under root question mark equals to 858. So when we divide question under root question mark equals to 858 dividing by 66. So we got in the place of question mark equals to 13 square, which is equals to 169. So C is the correct answer. Next one. Cube root of 6859 equals to. So you have 5 options: 19, 17, 21, 7, and none of these. Now see the solution. So the correct answer is 19. Now see the solution. So in this question it is given that cube root of 6859. So we can say that this will become 19 into 19 into 19. So in the question mark place cube root of 19 into 19 into 19. So we got 19. So A is the correct answer. Next. Now see the indices. Let A be a real number and M is a positive integer. Then A into A into A M times equals to A to the power of M. We can say that. This is read as A raised to power M. Here A is known as base and M is known as index. Next. Now rules of indices. So we can say that A to the power M into A to the power N equals to A to the power M plus N. Next one. a to the power m in bracket multi whole power n, we can write it in the form of a to the power m into n. Next one. A upon b to the whole power m, we can write it in the form of a to the power m upon b to the power m. Next one. A to the power m dividing by a to the power n, we can write it in the form of a to the power m minus n. Next one. A into b whole power m, so we can write it in the form of a to the power m multiplying by b to the power m. A to the power 0 equals to 1 always. Next. Now search any root of a rational number which can be easily calculated is known as surds. For example, 3 root 4 or 4 root 6, etc. Rules of surds. So in the nth root of a to the whole power n, we can write it equals to a. If nth root of ab equals to nth root of a multiplying by nth root of b. Next one. If nth root of a upon b equals to, we can write it nth root of a upon nth root of b. Next one. Nth root of a whole power m equals to nth root of a power m. Next one. In the bracket, in the root mth root in whole root nth root of a become m into nth root of a. If we write root a multiplying by root b multiplying by root c, so we can write it in the form of root under root a into b into c. Next one. Rationalizing factor of any binomial quadratic surds is its conjugate, that is rationalizing factor of root a plus root b is root a minus root b. Next. Now see the example. So this is the question of Q indices. This is the question of indices. Now the question is 23 into 23 into 23 into 23 into 23 into 23 to the whole power 5 multiplying by 23 into 23 whole square dividing by 23 to the power 2, which is equals to 23 to the power what? Now we have 5 options. First one is A is 32, B is 30, C is 9, D is 7, E is 11. Now see the solution. So the correct answer is 32. Now see solution. So we can write it first equation, first bracket 23 into 23 into 23 into 23 into 23 into 23. There are 6 times 23. So we can write it 23 to the power 6 whole power 5. In the same way, in the next bracket, we can write it 23 square whole square dividing by 23 square, which is equals to 23 to the power question mark. So when we solve it, we get 23 to the power 30 plus 4 minus 2 equals to 23 to the power question mark. Now base are same in both the sides, so we can compare the powers. So 23 to the power 32 become equals to 23 to the power question mark. So question mark is equals to 32. So A is the correct answer. Next one. In the one in the bracket 4 into 4 into 4 into 4 into 4 into 4 whole power 5 multiplying by in next bracket 4 into 4 into 4 whole to the power 8 dividing by 4 to the power 3 equals to 64 to the power what? Now we have 5 options. A is 17, B is 10, C is 16, D is 11 and E is none of these. Now see the solution. Correct answer of this question is A, 17. Now solve it. See the solution. So we know that how many times are 4 there? There are 6 times of 4 in first bracket and whole power 5. And in another bracket there are 3, 4 whole power is 8 and dividing by 4 to the power 3. So when we solve it, we get 4 to the power 6 to the whole power 5 multiplying by 4 to the power 3 whole power 8 and dividing by 4 to the power 3. So when we solve it, we got 4 to the power 30 multiplying by 4 to the power 24 dividing by 4 by 30. Now base are same, so power will be add and subtract in multiplication and division formation. So we can write it, if make them left side also equal, so 4 to the power 3 whole power question mark equals to becomes 4 to the power 51. Now we can compare the powers because both the bases are equal. So 3 into question mark equals to 51. So we get in the place of question mark equals to 17. 51 upon 3, which is 17. So A is the correct answer. Next one. 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 6 times in one bracket and whole power 4 multiplying by 5 into 5 to the whole power 6 dividing by 5 square equals to 25 to the power. Now we have 5 options. A is 10, B is 17, C is 19, D is 12 and E is none of these. Now see the solution. Correct answer is B, which is 17. Now see the solution. 5 to the power 6 to the whole power 4, we can say that. In the same formation we can write it 5 square to the whole power 6 and dividing by 5 square. And we can also make in right hand side 5 square to the power question mark. So we can say that when bases are equal, we make them bases equal. So in first 5 to the power 24 multiplying by 5 to the power 12 dividing by 5 to the power 2, which is equals to 25 to the power question mark. Now we can say that we got 5 to the power 34 equals to 25 to the power question mark. So we got 25 to the power 17, which is equals to 25 to the power question mark. So when we compare it, we get the value of question mark, which is equals to 17. So B is the correct answer. Next one. Approximate value means to calculate any value nearest to exact value. Approximate value based a set of 5 questions asked in IBPS clerk examination. Now see direction for examples 20 to 21. What approximate value should come in place of question mark in the following question? Now the first example is 36,289 plus 52,581 minus 31,250 plus 33,429. It will become, we have 5 options. First one is 1,19,000, second is 12,91,100, third one is 91,050, D is 1,10,000 and last one is 1,18,000. Now see the solution. Now the correct answer is 91,050. Now see the solution. Now this is the basic question of the addition and subtraction. So we can add all the positive numbers and subtract the negative number. So first number is 36,289 and second number is 52,581 and third one is 33,429. All three are positive number and negative number is only one, which is 31,250. So when we calculate, when we make them in approximation formation, so we can write it 36,289 in the form of 36,290. We can write it in the same way. We can write it 52,581, which is equals to 52,580. We can say that we increase this value 1 and we can decrease this value by 1. So we just got in the easy formation. Now we can write 33,429 in the form of 33,430. Now we can calculate it. So 36,290, 52,580 minus 31,250 plus 33,430. So when we calculate, we got 1,22,300 minus 31,250. So we got in the place of question mark 91,050. So C is the correct answer. Next one. 43.34 plus 44.33 plus 343.43 becomes, we have 5 options. First one is 456, second is 430, C is 444, D is 428 and last one is none of these. Now see the solution. Correct answer of this question become 430. Solution of this question is, now this is the approximation question, so we can write it into the approximation formation. So 43.34 become 43, 44.33 we can write it 44, and 343.43 we can write it as a 343. So now we can add it, we get the value of the question mark, or we can let it as a x. So 43 plus 44 plus 343 become question mark, which is equals to 430. So B is the correct answer. Now thank you.